Yes, guys. Thank you so much for staying here with us. Welcome back to the show. Before that commercial, we checked out one of my favorite songs, Ibile, that was Reminisce, and Lil Cash. All right, guys, we've been telling you since morning that we have a guest in the building today, joining us on the show. Well, our guest today is a Nigerian record producer, singer, and songwriter who has worked with a vast array of artists and musicians ranging from Olamide to Tiwa Savage to Runtown to Shay Shay to Fireboy DML, and the list goes on. He recently won the Producer of the Year category at the just concluded Eddies Award. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, welcome to the show, Pheelz, Mr. Producer, a.k.a. Rhythm Makula.
It's so good to have you here again.
Yeah, it's good to be here, man.
Yeah, congratulations first of all on that award.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so you're just noticing that. Okay,
wow,
you have that in common actually.
It's like, I've seen my brother.
I think I see.
Yes,
Representing.
Okay, so the last time you were here, it was such a vibe. We had a lot to talk about. Like it was like interrogation. It was not like. But this time around, it's so good to have you here because, of course, you have something you're working on. And, well, I am so excited about this because I was actually trying to find out, like, is this the first time you're going to be getting on your own work as an artist, not as a songwriter or producing for somebody or something?
No, this is not the first time. I've always, like, gotten on my own work, but just, like, being on the back end of, like, you know, doing the harmonies or co-songwriting
Singing.
and all that. But now this one is just me like shining more light on that aspect of my creativity and like, you know, expressing myself.
Was
Okay.
it like this strategy where it's like, you know what, I'm trying to get into the industry, but then I think I would rather do something else, not just come out as an artist. Let me, you know, create a relationship with these people, you know, work with them, and then go into doing my own thing. Or it's just like,
She means like,
you know what, I can sing.
I wouldn't say it was a strategy. I just want to make music. That's all I want to do. However I express myself, whether as a music producer or as an artist, I just want to make music.
Okay,
that's all it is.
Okay.
But let's talk about your journey. I know that you started even at the tender age of 10 in church. I know that after that you were under ID Kabasa for a couple of, for some time. Then you brought out your debut project 2012. This is 10 years later. I am now an artist. Like, what do you think, how would you compare the success as a producer versus the success of an artist? Because you have produced for big names like the Olamides, the Fireboys, and you see that they have this critical success, and the producers behind it seem not to get as much limelight. Is this one of the reasons why you switched to being an artist?
No, it's not. Like I said before, it's all about like self-expression for me, and I mean, the success of any creative, whether be it producer or artist, is just to be heard. Because you know, the difference is the platform is different.
Okay.
But the success is the same. Every producer wants their beats to be heard. Every artist wants his song or the lyrics to be heard.
So is that why the title of your EP is Hear Me Out?
Hear Me Out, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Okay, so let's get right into it since we already even mentioned it. Yes, I really want to know because there are 5 tracks there.
Yeah.
And I really want to know, which is your favorite?
Bro, all of them, man.
You are being a politician.
No, it's not fair to pick your favorite. It's not fair.
Because it's your work, right?
Because it's my work, and they are all like my personal, you know.
Okay, so
I'm
I will
personally
put
attached
you
to all
on
the
the spot
tracks.
still. I will put you on the spot.
Wayward Girl.
There's Wayward Girl, there's
One
Somebody, there's One Life, there's La Vida, there's many men.
Okay.
Which one do you feel that people have reacted to like the most? That the acceptance has been like huge.
All of them, actually.
No,
No, for real. Like, because they're all separate vibes.
Okay.
That's the point. So it's you can't pick one over the other. They all have like separate fan base and have like separate, you know, demographics.
You are just a politician.
honestly.
Let's talk about producing for a bit. Let's talk about beats, right? Lately, it seems like the Nigerian industry has taken over Amapiano, right? What do you think about that?
Bro, it's groove, man. It's music.
It's
bro.
music.
That's what it
And
is.
you know, the other day we were talking
music.
about this particular sound on a piano, and then we're like, we just noticed that Nigerians, all we do our own.
Well,
we have
taking it over.
We have so much words, and then you see South Africans, they just want, like, they will say something and they just want the beat to do the. Do you understand? But here,
that's what makes it Nigerian, I guess.
ah,
Because, bro, music is music, man. You'll have to like put like a bit of yourself into that, like, you know. But my piano is an amazing genre, man.
yeah, I
it's an
know,
amazing
right? So fun. Okay, let's talk about your hairstyle. Because the last time I didn't see this style.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yes. So, and
It's
I
an expression too.
an expression.
Everything
Expression
is.
of art. And also expression. Who do attaching it? All right, so why the switch? I mean, before now, on the songs we hear, Pheelz, Mr. Producer. And then all of a sudden, saying, Redeem Makula. It took us a while to know that it was even
Rhythm
Pheelz.
and cool and young.
Is
It's
it
not even that.
Redeem
It's not even
Makula?
that.
Wow.
It's not even
It is
Redeem
Redeem
Makula,
Makula, yo.
It's Redeem Makula, yo.
What does
It's
that
basically,
mean?
it's basically the rhythm is cool.
Cool
Or
and-
like a twist.
Okay.
So it's the rhythm is cool.
It's
yo.
Jamaican?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Redeem Makula, yo.
So why
That's
did you
what it
switch
is.
from Pheelz, Mr. Producer, as your signature tune, to Redeem Makula?
Bro, change is the only constant thing. Like,
It was us
Like you were just tired of that. Like, let's
But
just.
I
I
want
love
to
switching
do a
it up,
follow-up
man.
on
That's
that.
it. Yeah.
Sorry, I want to do a follow-up on that question. I think it's a very valid question because, I mean, you started off with Pheelz, and that made a lot of people know your name.
Exactly.
And you're going to something that is a vibe, you know, no doubt. But it's like, if people are joining you at that part of your journey, it's like, what is Redeem Makulayo?
Makulayo.
Who is Redeem
Redeem
Makulayo?
Makulayo.
Do you think that will affect
The brand.
The brand?
Nah.
Nah?
Nah,
You're
man.
good.
Because everybody knows you as Pheelz, Mr. Producer.
Bro, I'm that kind of person that, you know, once I have an idea, I just go for it. So I can just go
Run
for
with
it
it.
100%.
Because I remember that the last time you came here, we were talking about how you started and how you had a lot of pictures in your room growing up, like the
yeah,
people
I
you were
remember
looking
that.
up to,
Yeah, I
and then you
remember
pasted all the pictures in your room and all that. That's such an inspiration. Like, okay, so now that you are grown and you're known, who are still those people that you look up
forward
to?
working.
Right now,
Yeah.
it's funny because a lot of them don't make music.
Really?
Very
Really?
funny, right?
Tell us.
Because like when I like actually think of, like I look up to like a lot of like teachers and like
Teachers.
yeah and like I read a lot of books from them as well. And, you know,
Oh,
has
wow.
nothing
Like
to
who?
do-
So who are these
Um,
people?
Hold on, let me one I can pick. Okay.
Okay.
There's Donald Walsh, one guy that I really read, and yeah, a couple of other people. That's not like,
Okay, so what did you, what's the inspiration you draw from them?
It's just like living life, man, and like going to like the basic truth of life and like peeling out all the onions. And
You know
getting
what?
to the
We're
root
going to
of,
give
like,
you
the
more
whole thing.
time to think about that inspiration. In the meantime, we're going to check out some of your music videos,
Come on,
all right?
that's what
Pheelz in the
I'm
They
Yes.
say it's only one life.
Yes,
Did
so-
you hear it right there?
And then a little bit of that on my piano at the end. Nice transition there.
As the Pheelz Mr. Producer now, what do you expect?
Crazy.
Okay, so we've talked about your EP. We've talked about This Is One Life, which is off the EP as
Yeah.
well. You recently showed Wayward Girl as
Girl,
well. Pretty interesting video. Ibido Lyra
Yeah,
did the
Ibido.
video. But then the thing for me is now you're an artist. Let's talk about Pheelz, Mr. Producer, as the producer. You recently won, Producer of the Year. You know, Mastercraft came on stage. You know, how did that feel? Like, tell me about it, the experience right there, and what was going through your mind in that moment.
You sometimes just have to take a moment to just like, count. You get and just realize where you are and just take it all in. So that was that moment for me.
Yeah, you're a pretty chilled person.
Honestly,
On the stage, you were on this stage, you were counting. What did they count?
How much meaning to you that Mastercraft came on stage to join you?
Mastercraft has always been a friend. That's like, Mastercraft will always be a friend. You get me? Like, there was never bad blood between Mastercraft and I, never.
Okay,
Yeah.
so did you make Wayward Girl for us?
Who
Who's
did
us?
us?
Us, Terrestrial.
Please.
Or did you make it for us? Because this is one problem I have with this artist. And let me just let everybody know my grievances at this point.
Yeah.
So, were you thinking about us? Because we would like to play Wayward Girls.
We cannot.
And we cannot. What do you want us to do?
Bro, I make music for everybody.
Politician again.
I don't understand this. You're us and not
Because
us.
we obviously cannot play Wayward Girls.
No.
You wanna do
But
a
Wayward
version
Girl
for
is Wayward Girl, I guess. That's the story. I can't take the story away from the song.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. Of course, I get that. I
Well,
actually
please, what's
do
the story
understand.
behind that song?
Story of falling in love with a wayward girl, I guess. A girl that's, wayward. And as much as you would like her to live that life and come be with you, she's saying she can't because she doesn't know how
Did
to.
it really happen to
Okay.
you?
We'll leave that for another interview.
So a girl that just wants to have, just wants to have an adventure.
No, she's in love with you.
And then she's
but
in
she
love
don't-
with you.
She doesn't know how to come back
But
home.
Is she taking advantage of you?
No, she's not.
Okay.
She just doesn't know how
She
to come
just
back
broke
home.
your heart.
She's just too in love with the life.
But I want to ask you a question. Why do you have a problem with that? Like, why did it affect you so much? You wrote a song
No,
about
I don't
it?
have a
'Cause
problem
feel
with
like-
it.
You
It's just a
sure?
story.
You sure?
I'm just
Yeah, maybe it's
highlighting the
just a
situation.
story.
How about Many Men?
Many Men is a story as well. Of, yeah.
Storyteller, please be
Um,
tell us.
So basically, Many Men is the every guy dilemma and every guy battle to like keep his girl from other guys.
It's around, you know?
You sound like a lover boy.
Are you a
Are you
lover boy?
really a lover boy?
Everybody is now.
Really?
Everybody is.
Please say everybody is a
So even the gangsters,
Even the gangsters, look, you don't they love their moms. Everybody is a lover person.
they love their mom.
Very true, very true.
I beg
I
you,
like
let's
that
stop all
you're-
these
you're
bodies.
I
showing-
love
So
it.
is
I
there
love
somebody
it.
that,
Nah,
perhaps?
for now, no.
Are you sure? Hey,
Are you sure someone's watching? The
Say it
person's
with
always
your
hurt.
chest.
No, for now, 100% sin.
Say it with your chest. Are you
I'm
sure
saying
no
with
one
my
is
chest
watching
now.
and will be like,
So why is that?
No.
Somebody just how was Valentine for you?
But I was just
I
chilling with my
love that question.
friends. I was just chilling with my friends,
about a month ago?
Is that intentional? Something happened along the line and you're like, you know what?
I'm just gonna keep it business straight.
Something always happens along the line. Whether it's intentional or not, it's like, there has to be a reason for
I think
everything,
we'll
I
just
guess.
let you go off the spot, this girl thing. Because, like,
My guy's like,
So-
thank you, you're my savior right now, thank you.
So what should
down
we
to
look
you.
forward to? I mean, after your EP, I hope you're not dropping anything, like after a month after.
Any more videos from the EP?
Any more videos on
Definitely,
YouTube?
Oh,
definitely.
you're shooting videos for all of the tracks.
A couple more.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple more.
So we have 3 more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, maybe. We'll
Alright.
see. We'll see.
Okay, so what plans do you have for the year? I mean, that's what
Well,
I the most.
I mean, you know me now, always music back to back, bangers back to back. A few more surprises, a few more changes down the line.
And because
changes in terms of looks or what? Identity or
Wait and
music,
see.
sound, whatever.
interesting.
Wait
Or
and see
even
now.
changing
Wait
your
and
name as Pheelz, Mr.
Wait and
Producer.
see now.
Wow. Say wait and see.
Okay, they said we should wait and see. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed and our eyes peeled. We want to say a very big thank you to you for
Thanks
coming
for
on the show
having
today.
me.
It's
Had
always
fun, man.
wonderful having you here. You are a breath of fresh air. Always, always.
Calm
Okay.
energy.
Yeah. So we'll go on this break and, the show continues.